Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadow Empire and the Steam release series, episode number 10. Let's look at the history, not much to report. Actually, one attack. Let's just go right to that battle. They attacked, did not succeed. There was some movement from our friends in the northwest. There was some movement from our potential enemies in Salzburg, you know, the usual. Then this attack. Also our new potential enemies in the Losheim Hansa, or whatever it is. We're at the point that we're going to start sharing a border with them. We were attacked here. We see that it was snakes on the plains that was attacking us again. Boy, I'm going to suck all the mileage I can out of that one. Otherwise, just some basic movement. Not a whole lot. Not much to deal with. Very, very boring, I don't know, videogram, whatever this is called. Our civilization was high enough to impress the Justice Knights. We got Padded and Virosuit. And these things, which, again, political aid truck, I guess I keep getting those, and I don't know what I will end up doing. And we only have 2 decisions. That is usually the first thing I want to at least look at, if not conduct. And I think we can actually do both of these right away. Automatic rifle is going to give us, I think, better machine guns, doesn't it? Or is it also just better rifles? Well, anyways, I think, I can't remember if this is the one that gives you just better machine guns or also better rifles, because we have the upgrade from the slug shooter, which is the worst. We have the one above that, right? Anyway, we'll go, I mean, automatic rifle just sounds like it's very important. The next one that really weighs on me to do is combat armor. But we'll do automatic rifles first. And then the Gugoyas, there's actually a strike. Now, it just so happens that this works out okay for us. Democracy is getting eaten up by meritocracy. I don't even know, I believe democracy will go under 60. I mean, it looks like it will. So we can try to make amends. Do that. And that's our decisions. They're done. Second order business is to go to trade. I mean, one of these days we may consider buying something, but I think rare metals are actually really at a good price for selling. Let's also take a look. Yeah, power's still on the up, so we're gonna keep selling all that rare metal. Keep making as much money as we can. Another 1,000. We will not have to do this much longer. That's for sure. With all that money, I mean, we have close to 3,000. We can consider buying something. With 15 high-tech parts, that's enough to at least get started. That's a good number. And 48 machinery, I mean, I think we can just sit on it for now. Another thing I could consider buying is metal in order to get my industry up. It seems like I have some particularly bad luck ever getting metal mines, which is quite unfortunate because I think the metal ultimately gates you for everything. Ultimately, I mean, I guess that's not true. You can make your own metal with one of the techs later on. So yeah, I guess that's not true. And population ultimately is probably what gates you on everything. But metal at least gates you in the very beginning when we want to get everything up and running. Also, I did check the traffic signals, and you can see this has extension 10 out of 10. So if I go this way, it doesn't have extension 10 out. This way? Yeah, does not have extensions. It says 0 out of 0. So what I'm trying to bring to our attention is that this 10 out of 10, I don't know what the BR is equal to anymore. Bridge? How many bridges it crossed? Or maybe? Or, I don't know. But the extension, that to me strikes me as the same system as it used to be, where a supply depot just ends up adding a few hexes of extension, and you can do it right at the very beginning. I feared once I read the comment about how these are now working properly, quote unquote properly, whatever that really means. I don't really know. Yeah, it's hard for me to visualize what the logistics system is supposed to be a representative, an abstraction of. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I can't even put a physical system into the game. Like, I can't even imagine something which fits, because it's so disconnected for me. And it may be something like even realistic, but it doesn't It's not presented that way to me. My brain doesn't think of it that way. Anyway, in the west, we can just get up to our board. Yeah. Lausheim Hansa. This is not necessarily the friendliest group of people. But I think we're doing okay because we have just a small border that we need to protect with them. They're pretty far away from anything of interest. And yeah, to me, Salzburg is the next target. Even though we also have this minor, which, not amazing relations. We could probably sour them, try to tank our relations with them in order to make going to war a better possibility. But for now, it looks like they're spreading most of their forces to the northwest. They might actually already be at war. In fact, I think they are at war with Primaria. Although I don't know how to check that. Okay, so let's get back to the list. We have assets. So I think we actually have finished our assets. The bureaucratic office finished last turn and is now functional. We also will eventually want to look at the Czech city happiness. That's one of the ones, actually it's the next item beyond assets, so we can just do both things at the same time, I guess. Both things are going up, which is, the trend is more important to me than anything. Yeah, it looks quite good, actually. Still a little bit of unrest, a little bit, just a tiny bit of fear. I almost like having that much fear. And then 3 danger over here is somehow still contributing to unhappiness, even though it's basically zeroed out. For some reason they're not showing me the numbers, but we're at 100% for Hauken anyways. That's fantastic. So Hauken had population increase, Kagoya's had population increase, those are good things. Looks like we're getting cultural adaptation score now. Not really exactly sure what that is, but I suppose it's a good thing to have, so we'll just let that happen. I mean, I wouldn't know how to stop it anyway. I mean, I guess I could. How would you stop it? Remove quality of life things? So I think it's based on civilization level somehow. Okay, so we have something here, which we don't know what it is yet, and I think it's worth going over there. There's 2 ways I could play this. We could just try to backpedal a bit so that Hansa has more border to cover. And there are some benefits to that, right? Otherwise, I could try to take a little bit more territory. And the thicker, the longer the border is, the more hexes, obviously. This is a benefit if we want to be aggressive. It's obviously a bad thing if we want to just defend our border with just a couple of units. But if it comes down to attacking, we want more space. I actually don't know how much aircraft are going to change that. I haven't seen how capable they are. Anyway, I don't know. I would like to just move forward and see, oh, okay, what we might be missing here. So the border is fixed here now. So we might as well just take this and, well, I mean, we don't have to do anything. We can let them attack. I can just do bombardment, but I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is I'm going to do bombardment. There's going to be, like, nobody left in here. It's just, okay, we got a hit.
Roger that.
Really didn't do much. 7, 8, 6, moving forward. Yeah, these militia, I mean, basically, we can move these people wherever we want now, because we have no active borders that need expansion, except for, I guess, right here. Yeah, so let's just see what we might win by pushing forward. What is there to gain? One thing I could do, I mean, we're going to keep the line where it is now, so obviously we'll just keep the line here, but we pull off the border there so I appear as less of a threat, cover the asset, which I really want to cover, and then we're going to build some roads here just to connect up. And do I want to go north or south? I think north. Oh, well, we can't get that one this turn, but we'll get it next turn. Okay, so that's build roads covered, strategic cards, political aid trucks. So let's deploy this onto one of our units, this one.
Roger that.
And we have one more of them. And I don't know where that unit will go. So for now we're good on cards. We have assets. Okay, I said didn't finish doing the assets though. We finished building a recycling center in Darkvale. That's up here. And that should be creating administrative strain. Am I... No, it's actually 0. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's actually okay. But the workers right now are being pulled from Halkin, which... Is that a good thing? I don't think it's necessary. Frankly, they are about even in I mean, okay, Halkin is a little bit higher in population, but it also has a lot more workers already. So probably we should let Gagoyas take it over, just so they can start getting their workers going. I don't imagine we're gonna have any problems getting enough workers with these cores. But we also want to build some more recycling centers, which is, yeah, spoiler alert, what we're gonna try to do. So we don't really need, this is 4.9, that's minor. I might build a road, mine the ruin out, and then delete the road later. Just so it doesn't split my... I mean, with the pull system, I don't know if that'd be important. I could just use a traffic signal, but it'd be ugly. You know, if you wonder, there's no like... I don't think there's any I don't think there's any logical reason or sensible reason to remove it, other than it's gonna be kind of ugly. All right, let's try to keep things moving. So you are helping. You are not helping. So this is just not enough people to help. Let's get you to go help out your friend over here then. Probably should have gone south. Anyway, we didn't. This one survived the attack. Looks like it's a little bit low on supply. Yeah, we want to shift some forces back that way. Because... maybe we can just breach over the mountain and attack. This is definitely one of the... I mean, I spoke of not having areas to expand, but this is definitely the area we can expand. So let's go ahead and start driving this way. This guy go all the way around. The Galactic Republic troops, we can get them involved if we have the militia support. I'm going to let this group continue to explore, because we do have on them the Enviro suits. Oh. Wait a second. Okay, so some of them have Enviro suits. Let's get this guy back. Hopefully he's close enough that we can actually upgrade them. 8. No logistical points. Okay. Well, maybe next turn we can get there. So if you already have your troops, wait, do you have... Can you be used? It's like 4 has their upgrade... Oh, they don't have the machine guns. You don't have the machine guns either. Well, look at the machine guns be damned. It's more important, I think, that we get some troops protecting. Okay, that's good to see. So let's see. Can you upgrade... Okay, this is 62 metal, 124. That's...
Roger that.
We upgraded 0 troops. Wow. What is... Are we like completely out of logistics? Is that the deal here? Where is my logistics screen?
Roger that.
Yeah, I guess available current points. No, we have points. Wait, we have 6 points. Wait, no, we're... I don't think we have enough points going this way then, right? I mean, I see yellow. Oh, yeah, we're bottlenecked here. Okay, good. Not good, but at least we understand the problem. That makes sense. So we'll get points. Hopefully we'll get enough points to do something like that next turn. Oh well. That's fine. Do we want to attack? What's the odds? Like insanely good, I guess. Might as well attack with everyone. I say that. 30 to 1. Do I want them to, I kind of want them to take that. No, actually I don't, because again, this will force more surface area. I don't have to defend that 1 hex if I don't want to, but having it as an option to break up their line would be fantastic. So I actually do see the merit in attacking. I'm going to attack with the HQ as well. Just let me look and see. Do we have any messages? Anything saying that, like, for example, my commander died? That would not be good. Okay, they surrendered. Doesn't look like anything happened, which is good. A little bit lucky. Border is established, so feel free to move out wherever we want at this point. Interesting. Why? Alright, we must not have owned this hex at the beginning of the turn because it won't let me just go down. It's actually faster. I mean, it's cheaper for me to do it this way. Huh. We'd have enough points to do it either way, though, so let's just do this. Because I think number of hexes you move is the amount of fuel. So even though it might have been less AP the other way, I think that still fuel usage is determined... Actually, no, fuel usage is determined by AP usage, I think. Action point usage. Well, it's one of those things I just never figure out these things. It'd be probably... Actually, I could figure them out. Anyways, let's get to the assets. I've been talking about it a whole bunch. Ultimately, the storyline is I want to buy... I want to construct more recycling centers. This strikes me as a good candidate, 12.5. We also want to upgrade the one in Darkvale. So let's try to do both at the same time. I don't know what this will... what this will trigger as far as like a logistical breakdown. We'll find out. But it's possible because every tier should take 100.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not sure if we'll be able to handle this, but we can always try to operate it. If we operate it at 50%, and it normally requires 200 logistical points, does that make it only cost or only require 100 logistical points to get up and running? I would hope so, but I'm not sure.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, so that's a lot of recycling centers. The reason why, obviously, metal is one of our weaker points right now. Once we have enough metal, we'll get factories up and going. And the other thing we could do, as soon as we have a little bit more metal at least, is we can start constructing more quality of life facilities. Bureaucratic offices too. I would not mind having more bureaucratic points, get research done faster, all kinds of fun stuff. But probably first hospital and barracks. We can actually do radiation treatment center. This removes the effects of radiant points in a hex. I really need to look up how this works. I've never used it. Does it slowly decrease? Okay, there's 25 here, but my big question is, does it start sucking? Does it kind of have like a zonal effect? I hope so. I would really hope so. Otherwise, does that mean you'd have to build a radiation center in all these? So what I would hope you could do is just like plop a facility down here at one of the the epicenter of the radiation stuff, and then it would slowly start decreasing this. Maybe the game treats all of these as they all add to each other's radiation, so if you decrease this radiation, it actually brings down all the other radiation. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense, but we've already done everything. I think we're good to end the turn, so I'll think about it if I'm missing anything, and I'll cut back if I am, but otherwise I'll catch you back for the next turn. Okay, cool. We're back. Let's see. What do we want to do this? Well, first of all, what happened? Just quickly take a look at this. So movement from our friends. I think that they've accepted the olive branch we extended. Salzburg, their usual whatever they're doing over there. Lasheim Hansa or Lasheim Hansa. The Raiders in the east, the Raiders in the west, and you know what, that's it. Call it a wrap. We researched solar energy, we completed the bolter bus, and really only one card generated this time. That's fine. We're not in desperate need of those cards anyway, so I don't think it's not a big negative. I mean, obviously more cards is always better, more choices, but we'll live with that. Okay, so what do we want to do this turn? So let's start off with our usual thing, decisions. We have some democratic activist incident with Damaris. Now, I don't want to annoy Damaris. Well, she should be actually really happy with us right now, considering we recently have moved much closer in the meritocracy category. However, this is an opportunity for us to get to democracy. I don't want her to hate me because she's in control of a machine gun brigade, but at the same time, this is an opportunity to get democracy. So I think I'm going to take a conservative approach here, take a little bit of unrest. 6 is really not that much. And then also it'll be a small boost to democracy, which is still fighting the good fight against meritocracy. So we'll do this. Let's see how much. Okay, her relations dropped by 14, so I'm actually quite glad we didn't choose the worst one, because 14 is huge. Anyway, what do we want to research next for economic consuls? Look, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to, but sealed rose is almost mandatory because we're having logistical issues. And the APC, by the way, let's take a look at the design. I was doing that right before I loaded, or unpaused the game. Not amazing. Structural design of 92 is pretty low. This is one that we'll be redoing. Now, it's still pretty good. Soft attack 4081, this is good. Everything here is low. I mean, this is not 4081 is not good for an APC, but it's still decent. It's very effective. Like what is our infantry at? Our infantry's at 4182. So it's basically the same as having our infantry going about it. So that's good, and obviously much more armored. Well, 110, actually not that much more armored. Boy, is this APC just a pile? 125 against infantry versus 101. It is just a pile. Well, forget this APC. We will redo it, but I don't even want to redo it right now. What did we decide to do? Did we decide to get automatic rifles, right? So we kind of want to save our machine gun upgrades. I mean, look, we can keep re-rolling designs right now when it's cheap in order to just try to get better structural design, then we can build upon that. Note that again that our machine gun isn't that bad. It's 99, so it's just about average. Infantry we probably won't change because it's above average. It's looking really good now. I'm pretty happy with it. The buggy we have is also pretty good. So what is this one looking at? I mean, look at this. This is great. Wait. Yeah, this is 2. So 205, 341. Very good stats. 4691, also good. I mean, better than the other ones. And then plus this buggy gives us a lot of recon, which is very valuable. So what do we want to do? I mean, what's to build next? What could we do for trucks? What I'd like to know is what is our current truck? I've never looked at this. Excuse me. I want to know what your parts are. Oh, you are using a light diesel engine. Well, there's really only one thing that I would do, and that would be... this is 109. Okay, it's fine. No real need to change this. I guess the engineering design does impact things, but I'm not sure. I don't see any place where it would impact things. Anyways, I guess things are looking okay from all of these. What I'd like to do is shift more points away from model design and into model discovery. I wonder if I should just do that now. Sorry, I'm kind of have a frog in my throat. I don't know where this came from. Well, I think the most valuable thing would be to get a machine gun that we're happy with and we can use for the rest of the game. So let's actually do this. Make a brand new... Oh my gosh, 400 bureaucratic points. Well, it's getting expensive, isn't it? Is there any way we can delete old designs to reduce the cost? Can we like recycle somebody, or is it just one of those things that you're not allowed to keep redesigning? Alright, we'll go for it again. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
That means she's going to be... Hey, she's going to be very busy doing that for a while. By the time she finishes with that, hopefully we have plenty of other things for her to start designing. Like, I would really like light armor. Okay, can we upgrade Gagoya's? I'm going to say okay, because we do have the capability to improve the quality of life stuff there pretty easily. And our happiness is going up by a lot, so I feel like it's okay to do that. We'll accept scientific cooperation, which is helping the people we like. Hey, look at good old Nash has made his way up to a 65 relation with us.
Acknowledged.
Just in time for us to crush his poor spirits once again. The guy just wants us to like him, and then we keep doing everything which annoys him. Well, maybe one day, Nash. Alright, so I guess this is the reason why we don't have supply here, is because we don't have a road connecting it. Although eventually we will have Salzburg's road. I think that in the meantime we're not going to use rail. That would be stupid. Dirt road, just Down. Down. Oh lord, what? Oh, this is low mountains. Okay, cool. So we actually built a road through the low mountains, which I was not paying attention to. It doesn't look like low mountains, right? I mean, I guess when it's right next to high mountains, it doesn't, but... There we go. Hopefully that's the last time I have to do that. That was expensive. I dare say I don't think we wanted to do that. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. I don't know if we'll be able to finish these, the recycling centers now. They might already have removed some of the industrial points. Like, put it away, like marked it away for these two recycling centers. And I mean, I actually wanted to do some upgrading of the infantry still. Oh well, we'll see how that all works out next turn. In the meantime, let's get some more people cut off from supply. Okay, so we got snakes on the plains. I'll never stop. Let's do some bombardment here. Oh, good, we're getting some hits. I think that these snakes are pretty easy to hit. Yeah, that was one hit and it really didn't do much, but I think we're still gonna keep pushing units up. Now you are special in that I would like you to upgrade. Now we actually have logistical points this time. Hooray! That's actually a lot of industrial points. Oh no! Mainly just get these troops upgraded.
Roger that.
32. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much out. Oh well. It might be okay. We might still have enough points. Like I said, if they were already tucked away for next turn, then we will finish both of these. And all that additional metal should make our acquisition of a factory a little easier. Okay, let's go. Decisions, trade. Is there anything to trade? Well, we could sell some food. It's a pretty bad price. Sell 500. Get 95 credits for it. Okay. Fuel. Well, this is not like an amazing price for fuel. I'm not going to sell this because it's, I mean, what's our max storage? 7,800. Yeah, so we have plenty of storage available, and fuel, hey, we're always going to use the fuel. I could probably say the same thing about food. We don't really need the money being at 3,500. I think from now on I won't be doing those kind of things. Assets, we are definitely not going to mess with that because we already have 2 under construction. City happiness. And we lost 1 here. What does it do to? High danger. Danger of 2. Very high danger. Yeah, things are improving nicely over here. I don't think we need to... I mean, the unrest went up a bit. Look at militancy is actually going back up because we have loyalty. Hooray! Yeah. Okay, we have movement and troops, but let's get to that last. Strategic cards. I don't think there's anything we're going to play. One of the ideas which came to my mind is actually to ask for help. We could probably ask for help from one of the people who like us. But what would we even ask for at this point? Probably political points. But it's more like a ploy, in my opinion. We'd be using this more as a ploy to get relations down so we can go to war. So not a whole lot we can do. Offer protection, propose peace. I don't really think so. I think that, well, anyways, we don't really need to cover any of those. Cabinet retreat, that might be an interesting one to do. Yeah, I mean, Ancient Archives is starting to look like a more promising choice because we're probably on the verge of getting a little bit more fate points. And I don't think there's any of the other ones which we're going to need. So that means we basically have the liberty to choose to do that if we want. Okay, and then another political truck. Okay, so let's just try to push forward here. What else? Raise formations. That's a good question. How are we doing on that? We have 700, 100. Okay. We have a lot of extra stuff. That's fantastic. Where did this RPG guy come from? I didn't... Oh, it's RPG militia. Interesting. I didn't recruit a bazooka. Okay, good enough. Move units. Alright, let's go over to... Let's finish off the east, because otherwise I'll wonder what I'm doing. Okay, so we upgraded both of these guys. These guys are already upgraded. Do we want to move any further? No, I don't think so. We can move this way. That's acceptable. I mean, I'd like to see how far we can go. Okay, here we go. Perfectessero. Another major. Wait, Perfectessero is the #1. Okay, so this is our main rival. We start off as friends? Low relation friends, but friends nonetheless. Interesting. I mean, we found them. That's something, isn't it? So I would like to continue. I mean, basically we want to protect our 2 assets here. We'll let 4 do a little exploration. Yeah, eventually when we build up enough metal and industrial points, we'll probably deploy another brigade. And knowing that Prefectura is on our east, I mean, look at it. If we can take them out, I think that we'll be really primed to win the game. That's, I think, all we need to do, except for the movement on the east. So let's finally get to this. First of all, let's build this road, just so it's connected. Come on, come on. I don't understand, but I'm not going to try to. We're just going to let it happen that we can't build it this turn. We'll try to do it next turn. Maybe does logistics not reach this far? I bet you that... Well, how would that work? Maybe there's no logistics on this road. But no, that does make sense. All these guys need supply. Huh. Okay, where's 8? 8 should be next. Fine, we'll take 7 instead. Okay, well, not bad. We can do an attack if we really want. I'd rather just get vision. So we'll, yeah, just keep pushing some people down here. Okay, well, that's a big group of snakes. That's a big, big group of snakes. Now, only 7 is vulnerable here right now. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So we can actually do a regular attack. I mean, a ranged attack. Got a hit. These snakes are easy to hit. And now we're doubled up, so if they do any attacks, I'm pretty confident we will repel them very nicely. And that's going to conclude, I think, everything we need to do for this turn. So we'll see how the industrial point situation works out. I'll see you back in a sec. Well, I mean, I was so impressed when I saw this, but also terrified. I decided to bring you back in for the beginning of this round. 700 infantry, 400 walkers. There were several attacks. So it's a busy turn with 7 decisions waiting us. Okay, we gain corporations. I don't even know which one that is. Because I think that's the commerce one, but both the percentages I had checked, I don't know if I've shown them, but they were like 8% and 7%. They were very small percent chances. But I guess eventually any percent chance will happen. Oh, artillery, fantastic. Okay, well, we just sent our model designer off on a fool's errand to get another machine gun, but I really wish we hadn't. We completed automatic rifles. Boy, I'm doubly wishing we hadn't done that. When discovered rocketry, Fate Stratagem Pack, because tech has risen level 4. Very good. Okay, we got bad rations, which is great. Oh, auxiliary chemical. A rare auxiliary specialized in launching chemical bombs. Sounds interesting. A personal guard protects a leader from bodily harm. It is a great honor to have such guard. Okay. And spotter drones. I have put these on artillery before, but I mean, I guess it's fitting that we just unlocked artillery. One of them, oh wow, Boomtown, Labor Day. Actually, Labor Day is pretty useful considering our worker happiness is not amazing. Chemical high. Is this danger? I think it's danger. Probably not a good thing for us. We might be able to get away with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. High-tech vault. Wow, tons of stuff here. Okay, cool. And I didn't show the history, so let's just show that real fast. So some movement here, some movement there. Okay, I didn't really see it that clearly. Okay, so one of the attacks was from here. Okay, then they attacked. The big old pile of saber snakes attacked here. And again, we didn't lose anybody. Wait. Are saber snakes considered walkers? I guess they are. Oh no, twisters. That must be the walkers. Oh, that's very scary. And then we were attacked here. They were never going to survive an attack against our Galactic Republic infantry. Let's see. What's that? Interesting. Well, what? Oh, so we must have people have joined us. Holy cow! Awesome, but also why? We'll find out in a moment. There must be an asset here. Free folk? No asset, but just a town. Okay, well, first things first, go to decisions, right? That's generally what we do. And militia needs extra funding. That's perfectly fine. We have plenty of money. Definitely going to do this. Going to make everyone happy. In fact, that's actually a good thing. Free folk join us. Okay, this is what we did. That's the people who joined us. Oh, interesting. We either get enforcement, which we don't want, or we get government, which we don't want. We either get heart, which we don't want, or we get... I mean, we either get heart and government, which we both don't want, or we lose a little bit of heart, which is good, but we gain a ton of enforcement, which is actually worse. So we're almost surely going to have to choose the top option. It's even better that it makes our director of economic council. That actually might be one of the things which swings me in doing the top one. You could inspire more free folks to defend their town. Your support could inspire more free folk to defend their town. Yeah, I think we'll do this. I mean, for the heart, we'll take down the mine just a little bit. Not too much, though. Government won't have an impact. It might have 1 point of impact. Well, it's definitely the better thing to do. So let's just do this. Militia means, should we do this? No, let's wait to see what other things, because right now, for example, Old Hall, Interior Councilman, he's at 100%. If we do something which pisses him off on another side, we can switch him over to do something which doesn't piss him off. I mean, we'll basically make it up by choosing that decision second. Political power gain is looking good, but I don't think we need the general stratagems. Just drop this down to like something really small, like 82. Because the Supreme Council actually... Let me not do that. I'm going to say no changes. And what I want to do is actually lower... Don't cover your ears, Radin Song, but you've done your job well enough that I'm actually going to lower your funding. But it's for the greater good. I mean, that's what people have to realize. Okay, so just speaking of this, I have right now 70-30. I actually need her to be 70-30. We just discovered... No, you know what? No. I'm going to do 65-35. No, you know what? I'm actually going to do 60-40. We'd rather discover... Well, no. We need to be able to design models quickly in order to be able to get to new models. I don't think you can unlock... You can't discover a new model unless you've done the design for the prerequisite. So you still need to pump out designs. 40%, 40-60 is still... Okay, we'll do like 37-63. Yeah, so split the difference.
Yes, sir.
Military research. Wait, what do we get? Corporations, artillery. We got automatic rifle. So combat, in my opinion, the combat armor is up next. It's there as a possibility. Let's do it. Let's just get our infantry to really be kicking butt. Okay, offered by slaves. Perfect! It's the perfect timing. That's perfect. Yeah, and we have tons of money. These guys can come at the, can deliver us this request as often as they'd like at this point.
Order acknowledged.
Okay. Actually, we didn't see... What was it? Corporations? Yeah. I mean, as you can see, open politics. With democracy, it's decreasing thanks to the effects of meritocracy. So open politics is going to become impossible. And that's going to mean... Oh, we actually have a chance here. A 1% chance to get private careers. That's amazing. But I think that'll go away because, I mean, commerce is fighting both government and enforcement now. Mine's actually been dropping a fair amount. Scientific religion would be cool. It's a small bonus to research, but not necessary. We're sitting pretty happy on... Really, we're at the right profiles. I feel like we're in a good balance. Okay, Tresso proposes we open borders for trade. Trade is normally beneficial for both partners. I don't really know what this is going to do. I think it might lower our income, but... Because I'm guessing it... Doesn't it bypass the private economy somehow? But Tresso... Oh, you know what would be great? Okay, let's do this in the correct order. Okay. Ask for help from Tresso.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, they didn't get back. That's right. It takes... There's a turn delay. I knew that. As I was clicking, I knew that. I wanted to accept trade because then they'll be happier with us, but...
Order
We'll do it anyway.
acknowledged.
They're more likely to help us, I assume. What will we take? I think we'll take political points, honestly. Okay, militia needs extra funds. It's the last decision to do, so we'll do it. Good, so decisions are down. Next up, we have trade. Make sure I'm looking at my available resources. Water and food are both being sold. Not a big deal. Fuel price didn't go up very much. Rare earth is now up as high as it's been, but yeah, again, no reason to sell it anymore. We might even want to look into buying stuff. Okay, we're only at 3,000. Is it worth it to buy some high-tech? I mean, we have 15, which is pretty good. Machine parts are at 96. I mean, we have 44 still in stock. We have no need to buy anything. We could maybe get like 4 machine parts would be 300, and 2 high-tech parts for 600 would take us down to like 2,000. No, I just don't see a need to do it. Just don't see the need. Okay, so did our construction finish? Let's go trade assets. Yeah, assets is next. It did finish. So they did squirrel away the necessary industrial points. As I had this impression. I'm not 100% sure about almost anything in this game. So I want to keep making that very clear. I might be overqualifying, or you know, I might be able to trust my instincts on some things. No, but that's not really true because I'm wrong about other things often enough. Anyway, they did. It does. Looks like if you have the industrial points available, they'll squirrel them away, so that they are used for the construction. If you already began the construction, then they know they need it. This is kind of interesting because we have 2 units who can do bombardment on this guy. We're landing a few hits. Quite a few hits. Actually, even a kill. Kind of, again, confirming my suspicion that these snakes are very susceptible to artillery. Still, it looks like there's a... No, 32 to 1 odds? That's really not that bad. I kind of want to pull back because we're a little bit out of supply here. By the way, okay, so road, can we connect? Yeah. And I have already tried to think about where I should connect, down or here. Let's connect here. Wait. Oh no. Of course, because it's 340 points to leave the mountains. Damn you, what the hell? I mean, hey, I guess it's still cheaper than going through the high mountains here. Alright, we'll figure this out eventually, but we can't do it this turn. Need a lot more industrial points, but yeah, our industrial points are looking pretty good, so certainly any units that need upgrades can do that. Let's go to movement, and again, do some bombardment. Show me your stuff. This is very good.
Roger that.
Oh, good. We got a kill right at the very end there. And I'm pretty sure that that's going to be enough to allow us to do the attack. So this is actually a ton of saber snakes. I'm no longer sure we're going to be doing an attack here. Yeah, we're not going to be doing an attack. We're just going to wear them out, sit and wait. Can we at least build this road? Yes. That's probably why we couldn't do the road last time, because I didn't have IP. I'm a big dummy. Yeah, these little things, it's very easy for them to slip your mind. Okay, well, we're really good on time as well. I mean, as far as not having any more of it, not being good with it, really. So I think we're going to call the episode to a close here. Is there anything else I need to do for this turn? We did get a lot of those strategic cards. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do... Do I want bad rations? How, by the way, is our troop morale right now? Because we've played this card a few times. Morale's back up to 65 here, 60, 93, my goodness, 70. Yeah, I mean, morale is looking really good. 76, 61, 68. 49 on one of these guys, 97. Well, I would say morale looks very good. And we seem to be in good shape to play that card to get more fate points. And the reason why I think it's a good idea is because
Roger that.
I think we're going to go with it. And we'll probably end up doing the Ancient Archives. It's at long last this time. Do I want to do the danger-inducing one? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, actually, things are looking pretty good. 100, I mean, this is fantastic. Danger's almost gone here. And fear and unrest are dropping away very quickly over there. That's nice. Well, anyways, like I said, I think we're going to finish this episode and execute anything else we need to in the next episode, just because I'm running out of time here. Things are looking good. Going to keep pushing to the east, find the border with Perfect Torreso. And we actually have very good vision of the situation all around. Oh yeah, I have to make sure I do something with this guy. He's cut off as he is. Okay, well. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. I think one of them has to stay there too, because if I'm not mistaken, we have to continue to defend. Didn't that mean we're going to defend it? Yeah. We have to make sure that for 6 rounds it's in our hands. Okay, well that's doable. It might even be doable that as soon as you connect it, you satisfy that. Or it might need like a supply connection, in which case we'll have to run some road up there, which is going to be useful in terms of getting like supply up to our troops anyway. But again, let me figure all that out next turn, next video. For now, thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.